Good morning. So I just thought it would be cool to make a video about what it's like doing a 20-mile solo training run. So thought it might be a little less lonely to take you guys along for the ride. Plus I haven't made a video in so long. And the reason for that is mostly just because I've been racing a lot and I realized I don't like to film my races because, well, it takes a lot of focus. So I've been racing a lot. I did Lord Hill back in February, 50K, and 5 weeks ago or so I did Deception Pass Marathon, and then last weekend I did Squawk 50K. So I've been racing a lot, haven't wanted to film, so I just thought, let's go for a long run. Whew, almost tripped, better pay attention. So I'm here in the Chuckanuts. I'm running the Chuckanut 50K course, the middle 18 miles, because the rest is flat. And then I'm adding on a little out and back to Raptor Ridge as long as I have time, because my husband has plans today. So here we go. Made it up to Fragrance Lake, 2 miles in. Trails to myself. Going good so far. Going pretty slow. That's all right. It's all uphill from here. So now I'll get a nice downhill section before I head uphill again for the second climb. Going good. Got kind of a niggle in my Achilles, my right Achilles, but doing pretty big mileage this week, 60 miles. Raced last weekend, so just taking it easy. Gonna try to get as many miles done as I can before I have to head home. And beautiful morning. It was supposed to rain. No rain. Lucky me. First ascent and descent done. About 1,200 feet of climbing up and down on the road now. Haven't seen anybody. So just cruising along, pretty slow. 4 miles, 1 hour. I mean, with as much climbing as this is, that's pretty good. So I'd like to be able to maintain that. 20 miles, 5 hours is kind of the goal. So we'll see if we can stick that despite the little owie in the Achilles. So we'll just keep trucking on. It's a beautiful morning. Birds are out. Lots of woodpeckers, some owls hooting, great horned, not barred owls. So just cruising along. Okay, so I just reached the Ridge Trail technical portion, about 3 miles long, the most technical section of the Chuckanut 50K course. Going pretty slow, just under 7 miles in 2 hours. So, yikes. Definitely might need to cut out the Raptor Ridge section, which is a bummer. Because I added about 2 miles to round out a nice 20 miler. Oh well, but we'll hit it next time. We're not going to get much of a view today anyways. The clouds are rolling in the valley. So, yeah, cruising along. Not too technical yet, but it just increases with difficulty as you move along this section. Okay, almost 3 hours in. 10.25 miles down, 3,000 feet of climbing, so about 2,000 to go. Yeah, my right foot is hurting. You know, I had a niggle in my Achilles back in March when I was getting up in the mileage, you know, 70-mile weeks. So definitely see lots of eccentric calf raises in my future. But yeah, it was nice up on the Ridge Trail. I had a whiskey up there, you know. Just makes it more enjoyable. I'm sure it would be different, you know, with friends or something, but I'm always alone out here. Even in races, I don't see anybody for hours. So it's just kind of weird. I've run into 2 people this whole time, 3 hours, 2 people. So, you know, definitely feel out here. The squirrels are yelling at me, you know, can hear them in the distance. They're just like, get the fuck out of here. Sorry for swearing. Oops. Yeah, so I've had a Lara bar, a Stroop waffle, and I had my little tortilla, you know, lunch meat, cheese, mayo rolled up, because I like to have something substantial when I'm out here. Got the tailwind, steady drip in the bladder. Pack is getting lighter from drinking water, which is good, because like, it was like 8 pounds, you guys. Seriously, how is it so heavy? But you know, blister kit, phone, water, you know, 2 liters of water damn near, because there's just not good streams here, and I wasn't sure if they'd be dried up, and a lot of them are, so it was a good call on my part. I didn't want to deal with the stress of running out of water. There's some lakes, but they're like stagnant and brown. Like, I don't want to drink that water. So, you know, we're just cruising along, listening to my podcast. No headphones, just going through my phone speaker, because it lets the animals know I'm coming. I don't have to worry about making noise. You know, clears everybody out. Not gonna run into any porcupines or, you know, bobcats or cougars or whatever. So clear the space out. But it does kind of suck that I have to be home by a certain time, you know, because my husband John has to make it because he's going to the racetrack, and my daughter's having a sleepover, so I have to be home for that. So, you know, it's way better when you don't have to look at the clock and be like, I need to pick up the pace, because I do a lot of walking out here. It's like half walking. I mean, why push myself? It's about time on feet, you know. I'm not out here to push hard. You can't do volume when you push hard all the time. So I'm just out here to enjoy my day. But I think I'm gonna turn off because we are going downhill right now, which means it's time to run, because this is where I make up my lost time, on the downhill. All right, 4 miles in, 4 hours in, less than 4 miles to go. I'm on my last ascent. Just gotta be kind of careful here, because it's a multi-use trail, but it's pretty popular with mountain bikers. So just gotta watch out for them. You know, sun's coming out. Finally doffed a later, so that's good. I'm definitely feeling it, you know, cumulative fatigue of lots of climbing, fair amount of miles. I mean, not insane, 14.5 right now. But, you know, it's a long time to be out by yourself and, you know, tough climbing. But yeah, otherwise feeling good. And ready to get to the top here so I can run on down. That's what I'm looking forward to. So let's just get there. We got this.